Hi, my name is Tracy Howell, and I currently am investing in Birmingham, Alabama, but I've really lived a kind of a gypsy life. I've lived all over, and I started investing in Georgia in 2000, and I became an agent there. But I've always felt an affinity toward real estate, and none of that really matters until recently when my son, who is in college, said, "Mom, you need to see what an NFT is." And I told him, "Quit bothering me, I'm busy." And he kept on, God bless him. He kept on and kept on and kept on. And he said, "Mom, you're going to be behind your industry if you don't listen to me." And I decided, you know what? He's an adult. He is smart. I raised him to be smart. Maybe I should listen to him. So I did. And that has been a life-changing experience for me. Thank you, Brandon. Learning about NFTs with him and what makes an NFT valuable, and then getting into some really late night long conversations with him about how could I use NFTs in my investing has led me to this dream. I can't get it out of my head, and I'm going to share it with you because I think that it is truly a grand idea, and I need people to partner with me on it because I'm not good at all the components of this. It's just a dream that I have in my head, and it is the dream of combining NFTs and real estate in a meaningful way into a development. And as I began to dream this dream, the way I got this audience in front of you is that I listened to a Bigger Pockets, and Ryan Pineda was on there, and he was sharing what he thought was the future of real estate and cryptocurrency and NFTs. And I thought to myself, this guy has been inside my head reading my mind. And I just really got a fire lit under me to dream bigger and dream better, and really listen to what he had to say, and thought, yes, that's in line with what I know to be true in the real estate industry. It is in line with what I know about contracts. And now would be the time to have a groundbreaking, first in a lifetime project that is scalable worldwide. And that's something I want to be involved in, man. It gets me excited. I've been so excited thinking about, okay, if an NFT is a receipt, how can I apply that? And I've come up with this. I want to put together a development, and I have the land currently. I have met multiple times and joined onto my team a developer and broker here in the Birmingham area. We've met several times actually about this project, and we've put together a tentative plan for putting 60 tiny houses. And when I say tiny houses, I don't mean these little, totally cool, but they're kind of weird little villages that are very, they're kind of a pigeonholed type village, if you will. But that's not really what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking more in the lines of affordable housing, something that you can develop as a development with landscaping, with, places to park that's not dirt, an actual neighborhood development, but with tiny houses built in the, ultimately the end goal would be with the exit strategy being doing owner financing. But I think that the first one lends itself to a buy to rent, and then you can sell it to either someone that invests in the entire property, or a bigger entity that has the kind of money to buy it once it is at its peak value. But either way, I really don't care as much about that, other than those are sound exit strategies. But what I care about is having somewhere where people can afford to buy a house, and it has modern finishes, but it doesn't have to have upscale. It's got upscale and modern finishes, but it doesn't have to have either of the price tag that goes with that. You can build that in a tiny home, and of which I've seen multiple examples, and I have actually put together kind of a portfolio for this project that I'd be happy to share with you if you want to talk with me further. But that lends itself to having all of the finishes that you would have in a higher end housing that would attract families and people that really need an affordable solution right now with the economy after COVID, after all the things that are going on in the world. They have somewhere that is not somewhere associated with low cost housing, which can come with issues in the neighborhood or an issue with the condition of the property and different things like that. But what if you built it for that price point? That, you know, in Birmingham, the median home price is, because of our suburbia situation, $90,000 to about $150,000. What if you built that? Riley, come here. Can you not? Okay, this is my partner here. What if you built the homes for that price point, but built them in a way that incorporated the luxuries, the technologies needed for a modern family? I'm talking, you know, instead of having the space in your house, you can have a communal, like a clubhouse that's got space for VR space, maybe a couple of rooms that are available for that, an office space. You've got Tesla chargers. You have the things there to accommodate modern living without having that price tag. And I think right now, you know, Birmingham has seen several neighborhoods trying to go through the gentrification process, and some of those have not fared as well as you would think that they should. Not sure that any of the investors there will say that, but from what I see and from trying to put money into that myself, it's just, to me, seems like those projects are not at the place where they can provide what I'm talking about here, and won't be as fast as I can build something. So what I want to do is put this in a little city called Irondale. We've already met with the leaders of the city. They're happy to welcome this kind of project. They're happy for the attention that it would bring, for the media attention and for the growth of their city. They're trying to grow in the right ways, and they're welcoming these type of projects there that will give them a name in the area to become a better suburb of Birmingham. I just think it's the perfect place at the perfect time. And ultimately, if you could fund this, and this is what I would love, I am working with some of the people on Ryan's team about turning this into an NFT project where you can, it would be, my ideal would be to sell NFTs that fund some portion of this project, and to develop that together into smaller to larger investment price points, and do all the things that are indicative of a good NFT project. You know, you've got it with a game. I kind of sort of envision it like a Monopoly game. You know, the people that are investing $20,000 are going to buy the little purple ones that nobody wants to buy at the beginning. And then the people that are